if they can get this thing to 10 to 12, and as soon as they get it to 10 to 12, Bud's going to call a timeout. I won't get Book. I won't get the guys back in there. And then we try to make another push at this thing. But once they couldn't get any closer than, 18, 19.
All right, what's going on, y'all? Good morning. Welcome to Monday. It is the 11th of July, 2021. Appreciate you guys for being here. You guys, honestly, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you say, hey, man, that ugly dude's at it again. Be nice. I want to talk about something today. I want to talk about, and what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start using outside examples of accomplishments and things that people do, start merging them with my story, because it best helps with my story. I know for a fact that back in the 90s, when the Yankees was winning all those championships, I wasn't into sports. Watching the Yankees constantly make comeback after comeback, it helped me see what triumph can be right there in your face. What's going on, Brandon? I see you, my man. Last night, the Milwaukee Bucks played the Phoenix Suns in Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Milwaukee Bucks was down 0-2, meaning they had 2 losses out of 0 meaning no wins, 2 meaning losses. We always put the wins first. They were 0-2, and this was Game 3, and they needed a win. They pulled out a win. And they pulled out a win because Giannis Antetokounmpo finally played, or should I say the Bucks as a whole, they finally played to their strengths. They finally played to their strengths. So we're going to talk about that. So I have nothing to drink. All right. People, I'm going to tell you what the average man does. What's going on, Adam? I'm going to tell you what the average man does when he's trying to be a father, when he's in a relationship. I'm going to tell you what the average man does. What's going on, Adam? Adam said, what's going on, bro? Head looking kind of big today. Damn, Adam. Damn you. First thing Adam do, come in here, start talking about the size of my head. Damn you, bro. What's going on, man? But the first thing you end up doing is you start fighting like a woman. You start getting emotional. People, I'm going to tell you where a woman will need you to be at all times. A woman needs you to be emotional. A woman needs to know what you stand on, and they need to check that. If you say to a woman, I don't do that, that is going to be her mission to get you to a point where you come down off of it. Women don't like stern and firm. They like emotional, like them. A lot of you individuals are under the impression that when a woman is on her menstrual cycle, she is grouchy and moody. No, she's like that all the time. It's just that being her menstrual cycle gets her there quicker. I got my man Edmund Welch. He's a disgusted bastard. But he says, good morning to you, my man. I'm with Adam. Your head is big as a motherfucker. Damn you two guys, my two Facebook phonies, you bastard rats. What's going on? Bastard rats. Boy, the shit that I come up with. But I assure you, a woman, and every time you battle a woman, every time you get into a conversation with a woman wants you emotional. That's not a man's strength. I'm just trying to figure out one day when dumbass women are gonna realize this. So let me help y'all understand something. There was a woman one time that I was dating, and this woman wanted me to move in with her. I'm gonna modify the story. This woman wanted me to move in with her. I had to decline. I had to decline because I told this woman, you don't have your house in order. She was like, well, what do you mean? Very well said. Rapper 10,000 is up in this mug. I'm going to reach a comment in a second. I said, you don't have your house in order. I said, let me tell you something about a man, because this is the dumb shit that women don't know. When a woman meets me, they should always have a pen and pad in their hand. But no, their whole thing is, well, no good niggas do it this way, and I like the way no good niggas do it. Well, I dated a motherfucker that was a booty out nigga. I like the way he did it. Well, I dated a motherfucker that needed help, a crippled motherfucker, and he needed help. It's never taking notes. So I said to this woman, you don't have your house in order. I then had to explain something to this woman. I said, let me tell you something about a man. We're territorial. A man needs to know if he lives in a house that's 1,000 feet long, which is a long ass house. That man needs to know what every noise is from the very first inch of that house to the last inch of that house. When you meet a woman and she got kids, they never have their house together. They think they're good moms, but their children are always running the house. And this individual, her children were running the house. They said to me, my children love you. I said, your children love the come over version of me. They won't love the move in version of me. Not being emotional saves your fucking life. Emotional will have you burnt out because you... Listen, I'll give you an example. I've always dated women that got shitted on like a Tia Bradley shitted on me, the equivalent a man did it to them. But I give them unconditional, clean slate love. I don't ever get that. If you want an example of this, when was the last time you heard me call a Tia LaShawn Bradley a bitch? When was the last time? I like what Miss Lori said. I have Miss Lori up in the heezy for sheezy. Miss Lori said, oops, that was me as a mom. The kids ran it. Let me screenshot this beautiful woman. And I appreciate that comment because Miss Lori, when I say that to women, Miss Lori, they claim I'm wrong again. Oh my. They claim I'm wrong. But she said, oops, that was me as a mom. The kids ran it. I got 10,000. He's up in the heezy for sheezy. 10,000 says exactly. When women make decisions, they are all emotional driven ones instead of logical. They won't believe that. They won't believe that. The strength of a woman is unlogical, and it is for the continuity of our species. Please allow me to explain. People, the self-preservation is the first rule of life. You cannot tell that to a mother. Why do you think bears, deers, birds, why do you think they are on a heightened alert when they have a cub or a small one? Why do you think bears will chase you? You could be just walking, you could be walking away from the bear. The bear could spot you and want to kill you. You say to the bear, I was not opposing no threat or nothing. Later find out she was with a cub. A bear, emotional, that's when emotional is at its best. The best use for emotional is at that time. To ensure I will be emotional, I'll be erratic, I'll be ratchet. And because of that, 3 cubs will live. Because of that, 3 cubs got a better chance of living. My former co-host, the beautiful, the great Miss Joy Green said, ratchet is a behavior that women's supposed to exhibit only after the threat get past the man. No, you go around in the black community and you see black women acting ratchet as their everyday now behavior. And the reason why it is because nobody opposes them like little fucking kids. We talked about that the other day. It's the reason why you're out and about and see black women acting ratchet. You know why? No man around, no authority. Oh, fuck a bitch in the store. I want my shit. Where my shit at? Just acting like just total pieces of shit. But when you talk about it, they dubbed me the hated one. I only drop facts at 100%. And I say these things, and I got people that come on here and say, yeah, oops, I was one of those moms. My kids ran a house. So I said to this individual, this will never work. And this won't work because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be blamed for touching one of her kids. Yeah, them kids going to get me the fuck up out of there. Ain't no kids having, we have free reign to the house and then mommy's man coming over and bringing order. Ain't no kid on this planet having that. I got my man, the Sergeant of Arms. I don't know if he's here. He's normally shouts me out on Facebook. My man, the Sergeant of Arms, he had that problem. What's going on, Frog? Frog says, good morning, Mr. Smith, you ugly bastard. Frog, that wasn't nice, man. Boy, I tell you, I don't know what I did to y'all today, boy. Frog said, good morning, you ugly bastard. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you're here. My man, the Sergeant of Arms. He meets a woman. He moves into the woman's house. She got a 15-year-old daughter. What I just said happened to him. People, let me tell you something. It's the reason why I could not continue being in a relationship with Atia Bradley's daughter. Atia LaShawn Bradley, that was going to be her next move. Emotional logic is nowhere in the equation. And this is what I don't understand. I mean, after all, don't I show y'all postings of a black woman that said we need to start blaming our men for rape? Didn't I show y'all that? I'm just going through something right now. Why is it that when women that I'm in a relationship listen to me, why do they think that he just saying that because he just want to say it? Oh, well. That was going to be Atia LaShawn Bradley next thing. She would have coerced her daughter because we all know the accusation alone is the destruction. Fuck the process. And Atia LaShawn Bradley's daughter would have then said, he touched me. That's what I felt was coming. You don't lose with a woman. The best way to fight them is to say, this is how you are. It was nice knowing you. Let them deal with their shit themselves. Let them deal with their shit themselves. Don't. If they don't want to go to therapy, let them deal with their twisted, loopy-ass logic. Let them deal with their twisted-ass, loopy-ass thinking. Let them deal with it on their own. For some reason, they think giving up, they gave you some pussy, you're going to stand there and deal with it. I don't know. My man Frog said, he says, when there's no rooster in a hen house, the hens begin to henpeck each other and everyone else. My man Edmund Welch, he's a disgusted dad. He's disgusted. Mad as all hell. Ready to fuck you up. Shit. He said, with our women, emotional fraternizes usually ends up with a child or a man being killed. And the threat allowed to view the carnage. Wow. I don't know why my thing is doing this. Is it because I'm touching it? Let me shut this thing off. Snooze for 2 hours. I'm going to a 2-hour snooze. I'm going to shut this thing off too. Okay. Let me turn this off and plug this phone up. Let it charge. I gotta take that damn thing back to Redbox. All right. I think Rapper 10,000 said, he says, I think more women are followers of what other women say and do like sheep instead of critical thinking individual. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, very well said. I'm going to screenshot that. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to screenshot that. I'm going to tell you why what you just said is so important. When I was a kid, I was in the 7th grade. There was a 12-year-old that was pregnant. In the 7th grade, a 12-year-old was pregnant. That was rare. Now it's done. It's normal. Black women have the #1 teen pregnancy. For the first, second, and third child, they didn't do beyond 3. Or they didn't do a third study. They're #1. And the reason why is, in the Black community, we have lowered the bar on stupidity. Things that once was deemed dumb is now smart to do. So pregnancies and things like that, and your daughter watching another daughter talk to their mom like shit, your daughter will soon talk to your mom like shit. I have an individual that is like just fighting with his daughter now, just fighting. And the mother is like, blah, 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 but he's fighting with his daughter. He's fighting. It's just the way it is. The shit that they put in food, all this stuff, it just got women. Listen, I realize if they don't go to therapy, leave them alone. That's my new thing. If I meet a woman and they say they went through something tragic, or I did this, first of all, if you dated a no good man, a drug dealer, a bum, a felon, a guy that just got out of jail, I don't mean a felon, because this is what women like to do. Women like to say, I know a guy who got 2 Hummers, he got 3 Benzes, and he used to be in jail. And he went to jail before. And it's amazing how this is what Black women do. It's amazing how they pick that one person and say, that's why when I dated a motherfucker that was in jail, I just knew there was a spark of life. So my question, and what should be your question to these idiots, what was the end game? What was the end game? What was the plan? You met a guy, he had no job, nothing, just got out of jail. What was the end game? Just ask him that. Because they so damn smart. I tell you, women of color are the smartest dummies I've ever met in my life. And they continuously prove it. You know, and like I said, you could put me on an all-black woman show, all that nonsense. I'm strong, walk a mile in my shoes, all that garbage. Get the fuck out of here with that. They're the only women screaming that shit, and they doing the dumbest shit. They doing the dumbest things and expect everybody in society and life to be like, well, it's just hard for me. No, it's not. This is why you got a dummy that was running for the Olympics, got caught smoking weed, and this is why they coming down on her. Do you think the white Olympics want some black chick with big ass fucking eyelashes and blonde fucking hair running for them? Do you think they want that? Keep that shit in the fucking ghetto. Trying to cross worlds and shit. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want that. Keep the world separate. You want to be ratchet, smoke weed and all that, and get crunk and get all turned up? Because she ain't saying sorry when she was with her friends. When she amongst her black constituents is, girl, a bitch can haul ass. Girl, a bitch could. I know, girl. Girl, I mean, I just be looking around seeing a white chick like, bitch, you ain't got nothing for me, bitch. You ain't got nothing. That's what it gets down to in the glory of the bullshit. Like they say, listen, ain't nobody sorry they did it. They only sorry they got caught. That's all. They proud to be fucking ignorance. They proud to be getting turned up. They proud to fucking twerk. They proud. They'll do that shit any fucking where. No dancing, no music, no insight. They just bust out fucking twerking. Why? Because they're off their fucking shit. They lowered the bar on stupidity. That's what they've done. That's what they've shown me. They shown y'all something else? They ain't show me that. They show when they get a man like me, I'm their fucking enemy. I am logic on a grand scale, and they don't want that, and that's why we're here today. I am telling you guys here today, emotional is a woman's arena. That's what it is. It's a woman's arena. That's not your strength. That's not. That's not your strength. When I decided to play to my strengths in my custody battle, when I decided to play to my strength, it was like there was nothing in there that was worth giving it another minute. I said, listen, I got to kill this chick, but that ain't me. So you know what? Everybody supports her destroying a relationship with father and daughter. Everybody just her family, all the women, everybody just, it's all, long as the woman is doing this shit to a man, you know, ask all the women that I've dated. I can say that with comfort. I can say that with certainty. Ask all the women that I've dated. As long as the women, as long as they doing it to a man, it's valid. Well, in the stupid shit. Well, you never know what a bitch, you know, you never know what he did. Right. Don't play their game. Don't play their game. Dumb, no logic, emotional is their game. And like Sister Shalakemia said, do not let them tell you white women are the same way. They're not. Like Sister Shalakemia said, white women ain't got no time for that. White women set a schedule and they stick to the schedule. They co-parent. Black women ain't trying to do that. Black women ain't trying to do that. That's what Sister Shalakemia said. Sister Shalakemia is a black woman. That's what Sister Shalakemia said, black women. For those black women that want to listen to me. Yeah, that's what she said. And I agree with her. And then for all the women that went in her inbox and tried to tell her, I mean, come on, sister, you out here dogging us out. Sister Shalakemia said, don't come into my inbox with that nonsense. Say it on the thing. Come on, sister. You know how it is. It's hard out here for a sister. No, it's hard out here for yourself. Easy for you to crack your fucking legs open. Easy for you to think that a nigga that got his pants off his ass can make a good father. Easy for you to think that cocking your fucking legs open for a booty out ass nigga will be some suffice. Easy for you to think that cocking your goddamn legs open to a motherfucker that ain't got a goddamn motherfucking fucking ass fucking job can lead the family. It's easy for you to think that shit, but it ain't. It's not. Since it's so easy for you to think that, you will think it's hard out here for a sister. I got my man Jeremiah up in this bitch. He's up in this bitcher. Shit. 10,000, he chimed in. He said, facts. Those women at Walmart are an embarrassment to us all. They are. They sure are. Sitting up there with white woman hair and talking about something, I'm a strong sister. You must be out your fucking mind. Sitting there with straight hair talking about something, I'm a strong sister. You must be out your fucking mind. Sitting down there getting butt injections. You out of your fucking mind. Must be out of your goddamn mind. It just fucks with my butthole. Excuse me. It does. You know, what are you gonna do? It fucks with my butthole when I hear a woman say, "Oh, she's strong." Please elaborate. What makes her so strong? What makes her so strong? Please elaborate. What makes her so strong? What's the strength here? Where we at with this? What makes her so strong? What makes her so strong? Because you're not defying none of the fucked ups in life. You're running right into them. You're part of every negative statistic that exists, but you're strong. Yeah. But you're making your money though. I got you. You making your money. Yeah, because a bitch making hers. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day these dumbasses start schooling the young ones and saying, look, we're emotional. We ain't built for the bullshit that we crave so much. Maybe one day, a black woman to get on here and say, we ain't built for the dumb bullshit we crave so much. We ain't built for this shit that we love. We ain't built for this. We can control the house. We ain't built for this shit. All that old no taking a man and keeping all the fucking men. And as long as I can be able to claim them on my fucking taxes, I get that earned income credit. As long as that one day of fucking the shit you get for one day ain't fucking with the other 364 goddamn days out of the year. I cracked myself up. What are you gonna do? Oh shit. Oh man. I screenshot and I appreciate that. David the Animal says shout out Indiana here. I love your stuff. Jeremiah, that's my dog right there. He said, King, adjust your crown and shine. Oh, my man, I like that. I like that. I appreciate that, my man. Edmund Welsh, he chimed in. He said, bro, you wouldn't believe this. This weekend, I had an experience with a black woman trying to tell me I shouldn't blame. I should blame white privilege and a white fraternity for why black women have been treated. For the way black women have treated black men. Oh, we should blame the white man as to the reason. I would have to, hey man, I would have to, you would have to call me, man. I would have to do a show with you on that. I'll have to do a show with you on that. Yo, please text me the number. Bruh, you ain't dropping a comment like that and think that that's just gonna be some old shit that's gonna get lost. You're gonna have to elaborate on that. How dare you? How fucking dare you to drop a comment like that? A black woman told you, black woman told you that the reason why they blame us the way they do is because of the white man? Oh my. Boy, that's some new stew right there for you. Oh my goodness. Holy fucking smoly. Damn. Okay. Yup. I was like that too. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to break that down to me, dog. We're gonna have to do some shit live. Well, you got to explain to everybody what the fuck it is you mean. You know what? Dave said, how do you feel about the 4th of July? Okay. Check this out. I'm a loner. I'm an introvert. So the 4th of July is like any other holiday to me. I'm probably not the one to ask, Dave. I'm probably not the one to ask. I'm by myself. I don't have no kids that's coming home. Daddy, I made you a flag. I'll have that. I'm probably not the one to ask about that, man. I'm just being honest, man. I like to throw some shit out there and just kick some passion about it. And I have nothing for you when it comes to that. Frog said, preach, Minister Smith. My man. I got Paige. Paige says, Mr. Smith, you be killing it with the truth. Yeah, Dave. A lot of people have, what they believe it stands for. And my thing is, this is just me. I kind of stick to what I talk about because when I talk about something, I know how deep I can go with it. And so I just stay in my lane. But that's one narrative that a lot of people have with it. That's just that is a true narrative. Yeah, I believe that. People, let me just tell you this. I was watching Forensic Files, and when you watch Forensic Files, when you watch the first 48, you get to see a lot of things that you could. When you do what I do, you can, create some good content behind it. And so I got to watch the first 48. The Forensic Files was a lady that killed her man. She was dealing with multiple guys. And then I watched the first 48 where a woman, she was a ride or die. And she ended up going to jail because the guy kills her drug dealer husband to be killed somebody. And here's what I got from that. I'll tell y'all what I got from that. I can be in a relationship and I could beg a woman to listen to me. And it goes against the submission code of women of color. Don't listen to your man. But then when I get to sit back and listen to a drug dealer control his woman and get his woman to lie and hold the dope and ride me to the point, when I see a woman listening to that man, any woman that I'm in a relationship with, you better listen to me. I'm just going to break up with you. Keep your fucking sorries. And I'm going to be clear about something. Every woman that I've dated knows my perspective about the prostitute. And I told every woman that I've ever tried to date, I want my woman to treat me like the prostitute treat the pimp. And they start off with understanding the narrative and, yep, oh, wow, I never looked at it like that. And then after a while, they think that I'm going to veer off from my mission statement of how I manage Chris the Great. And then it's like now I'm in a relationship like I'm playing sort the panties. I'm in a relationship with these individuals and it's like PTP. pick the panties. I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't know what I said or did that got you to pick the panties. But I assure you, this game is not going to end well for you. Stick to the protocol in which what brought us together, and you'll do well with me. And my protocol is I'm not going to watch a prostitute go out and sell her ass. And the woman that I'm with just want to twerk hers. Sell her ass. Be an ass saleswoman selling ass crack. Selling that pussy anal combo. What's going on here? I'm laughing at something else. Oh, shit. You know, what the fuck is going on? Well, when the fuck we start bouncing? Got that prostitute out there selling her ass, giving him the money. It's raining outside. She don't care. She got her ass out there selling that ass. It's cold out there, bitch. She don't care. She's out there selling that ass. She got the flu. She coughing while she choking on that dick. But she out there selling that ass. That pimp says no days off, baby. Tomorrow, I want you out there selling that ass. You hurt your ankle. I don't care. I want you out there selling that ass. Wow, very well said. Jeremiah said, don't forget, bruh, black women voted for Kamala Harris in huge number without research. Mm-hmm. Let me say that, motherfucker. You just dropping some jewels. I mean, I have to save that. Of course. And I'm going to tell you something. Let me end what I'm saying. You're not going to have me sit up here and watch a booty out nigga or any motherfucker get adequate fucking dialogue with their woman and I don't have it with mine. But I love you, but I did this for you, but I said that. No. People, I'm going to end it with this. I was on the phone yesterday with a woman that I've known for 26 years. And I stopped and I asked this woman, I said, why are me and you still friends? I said, we met April 1st, 1995. She said, no, we met March 31st, 1995. I said, no, it wasn't. It was this day. Finally, I said, yep. She said, well, I don't work on Saturdays. So I couldn't have met you on this Saturday because I only worked Monday through Friday. And I met you on, I don't work. I met you. I said, you're absolutely right. I met you on that Friday. I met her March 31st, 1995. Check your calendar. It was on a Friday. And she said, one of the things when I first met you, you came off a bit cocky. That's what she said. She said, I quickly realized you wasn't cocky, you were just speaking the truth, as Paige so eloquently said it. She said, so I made sure I kept you close because whenever I needed to know something about a man, I could call you. Here's an individual that has over $300,000 equity in her house. She bought her house in 1999. She now has over 300,000 equity in her house. Ask her to twerk. She's only 4'11". She got an ass as wide as a Mack truck, no waist. If you ask her to twerk, she don't know how to twerk. She has a daughter. She don't curse. She's conservative. When you meet a woman that you'll have a problem with, and you trace somewhere in there that she's dedicated her life to hip hop, fads, she's not conservative, is tight clothes, never a dress set, she twerks, you're going to meet the residue of the market in which all that belongs. I need y'all to follow me before I get out of here. But me and this individual, we're friends. And I sat back and said, I met this woman in 1995. And I asked her, I said, I'm just curious. How many friends do you have longer than you and I have been friends? She said, I got people that I met on the job, but they're not my friends. I don't know. But far as friends, no. And then I said, you know what's amazing to me? It's what Jeremiah just said. Jeremiah just said, don't forget, bruh, black women voted for Kamala in huge numbers without research. You know why they voted for Kamala with no research? Excuse me. Because black women are so dumb, they have a friend code based on the fact that they're just black. I can't tell you how many women of color I met with best friends at 45 and with 3-year best friends. I'm like, how the fuck do you got a best friend that you've only known 3 years? How the fuck is that even possible? But then I thought about my mom. My cousins, they never went down to Florida to see my mom. They only see my mom when she goes up to Jersey. But my mom stuck up for them. I look at a woman. If you find 10 women of color, there'll be all types of diversities amongst them. Oh, you got 5 kids by 5 different men. Oh, you're on welfare. Oh, you live in public housing. Oh, you're a homeowner. Oh, you're a millionaire. Oh, you got a Rolls Royce. Oh wow, and y'all all friends? How is this even possible? Y'all are not of the same like mind. A woman by the name of Erica Snowden was on YouTube some years back, and she said, black women, we need to stop craving pain. We seem to do things to invoke pain on ourselves. Bingo! Black women, it seems that they get together, and the one thing that they have in common is they want to all cry like little fucking kids. Oh, all we got to do is cry together, and we're best friends. We're besties. We're besties. We're besties. All they do is just cry. Once 2 women of color cry, oh, man hurt you, and yeah, you did wrong in the relationship, but he should have gave you a chance, and you cry. No, while you was in a relationship, you was feeling yourself. You was all these things, and then when it's over, when he says, I had enough, no, you showed me, no, I get it. I'm packing my bags, and I'm out of here. Now it's time to cry. And once you cry, your tears form a molecular bond. 2 drips of water get together, and the DNA combines, and now y'all become sisters. And now, no matter what, that's your best friend. You knows her hurting. She knows you're hurt. And for some reason, y'all are besties. Don't matter what. Don't matter. And this is why you can find a bunch of them saying, I don't know why she keep fucking with that good ass nigga. I keep telling her, but she don't get this and all that. Well, that shouldn't be your friend, bitch. That shouldn't be your friend. That shouldn't be your friend. I can't tell you how much it just irked my ass. Straight irked my ass. I'm laughing at something else. Just irked my ass. And I talked to a friend, and it was like, whenever I want to know the truth about men, I give you a call. How about that, y'all? How about that? Wow. Wow. 10,000 said Black ignorance voted because of race alone. Black women most voted for her because of the feminists, and they hated Trump. No logic, critical thinking. Very well said. I'm just going to laugh when they raise the minimum wage and they can't afford nothing, and then the Democrats going to be like, oh, we just use y'all hoes. Y'all hate y'all man so much. Y'all hate y'all leader. Y'all hate y'all balance. So it's easy to control a black woman's narrative. It's so easy. I'm just waiting for one day that they finally wake up and realize that. The fact that they're just being played like puppets. But you got to let them play. You got to let them do what they want to do, y'all. Let them do what they want to do. Like I told the individual, you brought this into the relationship. It's here now. This is what we got. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys have a good day, y'all. Later.